Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Weekly Weird News in 10 minutes or less. This week we have failed criminals, vampires, cute animals, and a huge number of cicadas all around me. Stay tuned. In Zebulon, North Carolina, a man trying to rob the PNC Bank was foiled when a bank manager saw him coming and held the door shut. The crook banged on the door with his gun, but after not being able to gain access, has fled. If you've seen a guy who looks like this extremely generic picture of an everyday crook, please let the cops know. In Rotterdam, South Yorkshire, two thieves fueled by heroin and cocaine have stolen about £14,000 worth of nappy cream. They were caught very quickly after the lorry driver alerted security and police picked them up. Little else is known about their motives beyond being fueled by drugs. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth to be orthodontically corrected. There has been a rise in people requesting orthodontic procedures to correct the shape of their two front teeth. This dental dysmorphia is caused when a smartphone distorts the image at close range. Dentists are being frustrated by having to waste their time telling people that they don't actually need surgery, as opposed to just cashing in anyway on doing these surgeries. In Nepal, 19-year-old Raja has broken the world record for sticking the most pencils in his mouth. Raja has stuck 138 pencils in his mouth. He has cited a fondness for putting huge things in his mouth and plans to continue going for other records. His goal is to become the street hero of Nepal. New Zealand, which has long been known for its zombie sheep, has had an outbreak in vampire crime. After a pub brawl at the Thirsty Whale in Napier, a female jumped onto a man, biting his neck and piercing an artery. The man bled out and was in a severe condition. He has since been stabilised, but police have described the entire situation as a little bit weird. In animal news, you may recall previous years a Japanese zoo has used various mascots dressed up to help train zookeepers in the act of catching escaped animals. They've been back at it again this year, using zebras. I was actually lucky enough to volunteer in a zoo a few years back, and I was working behind the scenes when a cheetah escaped. Now, the cheetah escaped when it got a fright and jumped over the fence. I'm sure we all know how high house cats can jump. Imagine that with a cheetah. Although, of course, getting the cheetah back into its enclosure was really easy, as all we had to do was get it to follow a keeper who it liked. Again, cheetahs, not that different from a house cat, but larger. In Ohio, lawmakers are looking at making bestiality illegal. Also, bestiality is still legal in Ohio? Looking further, bestiality is still legal in 13 states. It's not really something I want to go into a whole lot, so let's move on. In food news, Saima Ahmed of London has demanded a lifetime supply of Kit Kats from Nestle after having to suffer through the absolutely devastating mental trauma of opening a Kit Kat only to have no wafer inside. She claims that she only buys these Kit Kats for their unique wafer concept, and that no one else in the market has a similar product, besides all the products with similar markets. She wants to be able to act as future quality control. When Nestle was asked to respond, they responded with a generic complaint boiler sheet which add nothing of value. Staying in the UK, in the past 5 years, popcorn sales have doubled, whereas sales of crisps have fallen dramatically. It is seen as people in the UK are trying to make a shift to healthier snacks. Popcorn, whilst being less calorie dense, will fill you up faster and will come in many of the same flavours. Need advice on how to not smuggle alcohol into your country? Customs in Saudi Arabia have been sharing pictures of failed alcohol attempts. In Saudi Arabia, it is completely illegal to have any alcohol, and if you were caught trying to bring alcohol into the country, you can be sent to jail and punished by flogging. In Korea, both North and South, tensions are rising again after North Korea has sent balloons filled with propaganda pamphlets and poop into the Republic. This has been a response to the Republic of Korea playing non-stop loud K-pop music. It seems currently neither side are willing to say sorry. Finally, in your piece of happy, in a recent study by Manhattanville College, New York, it was shown that families who had dogs are often much happier than families who have cats. The study looked at happiness, positive emotions, and life satisfaction, and found in all three of these, people who had dogs scored significantly higher than people who had cats. People who had dogs also scored significantly lower in negative emotions. Oxytocin is the hormone responsible for love. When you look at levels of this hormone in cats and dogs after they've been playing with their owners, in dogs you'll see a 57% increase. In cats, you'll only see about a 12% increase. This because dogs love to play with you. Cats can take it or leave it. It is not known in this study if it's people who have dogs who are made happier, or just happier people tend to choose dogs. In the same regard, it's not known whether people who have cats are douches, or cats make them douches. Also, I only have a cat, so thanks for tuning in to your Weird Weekly News in 10. For more, please subscribe. Check out all the links to what I mentioned below, and if you found any more weird news, please share.